This thing's so awesome that I don't have to use my breath at all. Little dignity wipe, you know, round out the day. Okay, pro tip at camp, you got your space food, you got your hot water in it. Put it in a sleeping bag or a puffer. It insulates it. It helps it cure up a little quicker. And even if it doesn't, it feels fun to do. Do you have something to add to this, John?
No, you covered the fun part of it, which is really what I wanted to point out.
Wild mushroom fettuccine Alfredo. It's delicious. And that's not just the 14 miles we rode today. I mean it.
14?
Hey Nick, what's the best or worst thing about your camp setup?
Worst thing is definitely my tent, Jimmy rigging tent setup. It's just way too heavy. It's blowing away in the wind.
Oh, and Nick did a tarp setup. He ran a line and just had this tarp. So it was real primitive setup, basic.
Best thing, probably my Salsa EXP bag. It's been not swaying around, solid on the climbs, so yeah.
John, what's the best and worst parts of your camp setup?
Honestly, it's pretty dialed. Use a tarp tent, got my sleeping bag, pad, footprint. It all packs down pretty easily. I need a better stuff sack for my sleeping bag because I broke my stuff sack filling my sleeping bag with it. I would just buy a different expensive tent. Same brand, side entry, kind of just a bit more comfort with hanging out in and around the tent, getting in and out with ease. On my current tent, there's a pole right in the center of the entryway. A side entry tent, there's no pole.
The sleeping pad I use for this mission is a Big Agnes Insulated Rapid SL, which is an extra long sleeping pad with just a little bit of Primaloft insulation. I think the added penalty of bulk and weight were worth the comfort and warmth of a good night's sleep. This pad also comes with an inflation tool, which is very nice. Okay, John, what's your essential item and what's your luxury item for camping?
My essential item, can't leave home without, is some chamois cream, some butt butter. Specifically, I like the D's Nuts brand. And my luxury item is a Bluetooth speaker for all your in-camp entertainment.
Sean, what's your essential item and what's your luxury item?
Essential item is a sleeping pad. I like to be comfortable. A luxury item would be some cards and dice, just for gaming, you know?
My essential item is a bandana. Don't leave home without it. My luxury item is a hacky sack.
Oh, it's like
Right, what's your essential luxury item?
My essential luxury item. Oh, the pillow.
My essential luxury item is wet wipes.
Essential luxury item, wet wipes.
Also, this is Nick's first bikepacking trip. Good job, Nick. You. Now we get to set our home up. For this trip, I'm using the Big Agnes Fly Creek Ultralight one-person tent. It weighs in at around 2 pounds, and its compact size is courtesy of its short stick pull design, which means it's very easy to stow in many places on a bike. Setup of this tent is straightforward, and the footprint is not too much and not too little. This tent is good. I like it, but there's a few things I would change. Specifically, the gapping between here and the top of the rainfly is dramatic. I would change that and add this height up so that you could sleep either head that way or head this way. With the current setup, you have to sleep head here, which just makes it's not as flexible as it could be. And also, if you're trying to get something at the end of the tent, your head will hit this little storage loft. And it's quite abrupt. You'll be like, I gotta get my thing. Way down, I can't even reach it. Oh, where's my pen?
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh shit, nothing.
Critical necessary for bikepacking is a water filter. Currently, I use a Katadyn. The flow rate is out of sight. The maintenance is questionable. I've also used Sawyer. I'll put a link to the ones I've used down below and see which one works for you. I mean, that's great, but could I tip you? Because I just appreciate having the access. Another bikepacking essential is a campsite. If you can find it, I suggest staying at it. The amenities make it very much worth its while. If you can't find one, then you can do some dispersed camping, which is fun, but it doesn't have all the luxuries of a picnic table, for one. Are you guys liking this table?
I'm gonna marry this table.
One of my necessary luxuries is a portable battery supply. I suppose as time goes on, this just becomes necessary, but right now it feels like a necessary luxury. But the size is right, and the juice is flowing. Today's dinner of choice is the Alpine Air Vaquero Scramble. I'm doing breakfast for dinner because it just feels right. And doesn't that look appetizing? Huh? Who wants some of that? What are these?
Nerds gummies, clusters.
Essential luxury.
Is there anything you wish you didn't bring?
My swimming trunks. It's getting pretty chilly out here.
Do I have anything I wish I wouldn't have brought?
I'm trying to like think. There's got to be something that was extra.
A clothing item? No, I'm wearing all the clothes.
Yeah, same
as
here.
of like right now, I've like used everything, like in this moment, except for my cards. But there's plenty of light still.
Look at Nick's home for the night.
Smoke a jam right now, dude.
You gonna hotbox your little lean-to? The cold, hard fact of bikepacking is your bike becomes your drying rack for all of your wet, disgusting things. Although all of ours are completely clean, because we'd have it no other way. I did an experiment on this trip. I went with the Nemo Philo Luxury big ass pillow for this mission. And I think I would have been fine getting away with the Nemo Elite, this tiny little guy. The difference is astounding. This didn't really give me that much better sleep, and it took up like 3 times as much space. So I think the move, for me at least, is the Elite. The luxury is nice, but I don't think it's quite necessary. At least on a bike. How'd the tent hold up?
Adequate.
Did you get wet?
I did not. But I found some pools under the tent as I broke it down this morning. So, survived the onslaught.
Oh. I'll put links to all the helpful gear I can find down below. And the last thing you'll have to do is check out this video where the Adventure Squad and I disembark into the underdank of the unknown mountain. An epic expedition of grand proportions.